Let's start with a simple question. Have you ever felt like your legs just aren't what they used to be? Maybe you've noticed they feel tired after a short walk. Or that your knees are starting to ache when you get out of bed. Or maybe it's getting a little harder to climb those stairs you used to take with ease. If any of that sounds familiar, you're not alone. In fact, there's a surprising truth about aging that many people don't realize until it starts to affect them personally. Your legs weaken first. Yes, even before you feel it in your arms, your back, or your grip, the first real sign of aging often shows up in your legs. It's quiet at first. Just a little stiffness, maybe a wobble or two. But if left unchecked, it can lead to falls, reduced mobility, and loss of independence. And here's the part no one tells you: the foods you eat play a massive role in whether your legs stay strong and steady, or slowly lose their power. Today, we're diving into 6 powerful foods that support leg strength, and why they matter more than ever, especially after age 55. But first, let's talk about why this issue deserves your full attention. Why this matters deeply for seniors. We tend to think of aging as something that just happens. A natural slowing down. A few more aches, a little less energy, and needing a helping hand now and then. But here's the truth: many of the most frustrating and dangerous parts of getting older, like falling, losing balance, or needing a walker, often begin with weak leg muscles. And the decline isn't always visible. According to multiple studies, adults begin losing muscle mass in their 30s and 40s, and it speeds up significantly after age 60. This process is called sarcopenia, and it directly affects the large muscles in your thighs, calves, and hips first. These muscles are crucial for standing, walking, getting out of a chair, and staying steady on your feet. Weak legs aren't just about feeling tired. They're a predictor of future disability. In fact, leg weakness is one of the strongest indicators of fall risk in seniors. And falls, as you may know, are the #1 cause of injury and hospitalization in older adults. So when we say your legs matter, we mean it. Because your legs are your freedom. They are your ability to walk into your kitchen, stroll with your grandkids, go to the store, and keep doing the things you love. And while exercise is important, what you eat can either fuel your strength, or quietly erode it over time. Let's bust a common myth. There's a big misconception that leg strength is mostly about staying active or exercising regularly. While yes, movement plays a role, here's what most people miss. You cannot out-exercise a poor diet. If your body isn't getting the right nutrients, especially protein, magnesium, potassium, calcium, and certain vitamins, your muscles can't repair, rebuild, or function properly, no matter how much you walk. And as we age, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing and using nutrients from food. That means your diet in your 60s and 70s needs to be more intentional than it was in your 30s. You could be eating a full plate 3 times a day, and still be missing the key building blocks your legs need to stay strong. The good news? Just a few smart food choices each week can make a real difference. Here's why this video is so important right now. At Health Matters, our mission is to help you age on your own terms, with dignity, independence, and strength. That starts with awareness. Because once you understand how your legs work and what weakens them, you can take small but powerful steps to protect them. In this video, we're going to break down 6 science-backed foods that help strengthen your legs, support muscle health, and keep you steady on your feet. We're not talking about trendy superfoods or expensive supplements. These are real, affordable foods you can find at any grocery store and work right into your current routine. We'll also touch on how to use them in meals, simple swaps you can make, and signs your legs might be craving more support than you realize. But before we dive in, let's take a moment to understand what's really at stake. The hidden health risks of weak legs. When people think of weak legs, they imagine difficulty walking or climbing stairs. But the risks run much deeper. Weak legs are closely tied to falls and fractures. Seniors with reduced leg strength are significantly more likely to fall, especially at home. A single fall can lead to broken hips, months of rehab, or even permanent loss of mobility. Loss of balance. The small stabilizing muscles in your legs and feet play a crucial role in helping you stay upright. When they weaken, your balance suffers. Chronic pain. Weak muscles often force your joints and tendons to work harder, leading to knee pain, hip discomfort, and back issues. Reduced independence. When standing becomes harder, so does cooking, cleaning, shopping, and living on your own terms. Faster aging overall. Your legs are your largest muscle group. If they weaken, your whole body feels it, leading to fatigue, slower metabolism, and even higher risk of chronic disease. That's why protecting your leg strength is about more than just mobility. It's about quality of life, confidence, self-reliance, and peace of mind. How this affects everyday life. Imagine this: you're planning to attend your grandchild's school play. You've been looking forward to it for weeks. But the walk from the parking lot to the auditorium is longer than you thought. Your legs feel tired. Your knees ache. You need to sit down halfway there and miss the opening scene. Or maybe you love to garden, but kneeling and getting back up has started to feel impossible. You avoid it. Weeks go by. The flowers fade. And so does that small but meaningful joy in your life. These are the quiet ways that weak legs sneak in and steal moments, not just mobility, but memories. And while it might feel like this is just part of aging, the truth is, there's a lot you can do to protect your strength, starting today. It's time to take your legs seriously. Your legs are more than just limbs. They're your foundation. And like any foundation, they need the right materials to stay strong. That's why we're about to reveal 6 foods that science shows can support muscle health, improve circulation, and fight the silent weakening that begins in your 50s and accelerates over time. Some of these foods may surprise you. Some you might already enjoy. And others might just become new staples in your kitchen. This isn't about going on a strict diet or overhauling your pantry. It's about being intentional, about feeding your body with purpose. Because whether you're 60, 70, or 80, it's not too late to nourish strength from the inside out. Let's explore the 6 foods your legs have been waiting for. Stay with us, the list starts next. Now that we've talked about why your legs matter, and how your food choices can make or break their strength, let's get into the heart of this video. Here are 6 powerful, senior-friendly foods that directly support leg strength, balance, and mobility. These aren't expensive supplements or exotic superfoods. They're simple, accessible, and scientifically backed to help your muscles thrive, especially as you age. 1. Salmon, a muscle-building powerhouse with anti-inflammatory strength. Let's start with one of the most senior-friendly proteins out there, salmon. As we age, we naturally lose muscle, but protein is the building block that slows that process. Salmon is rich in high-quality protein that helps your body maintain and rebuild muscle tissue, especially in the legs and hips. But it goes even further. Salmon also contains a potent dose of omega-3 fatty acids, which have been shown to reduce muscle inflammation, improve muscle protein synthesis, support circulation, especially to the lower body. Why does that matter? Because poor blood flow is a common problem in seniors, especially in the legs. Cold feet, cramping calves, and heavy legs may be signs that your circulation isn't keeping up. Omega-3s help widen blood vessels and improve blood flow, giving your muscles the oxygen they need. Simple ways to eat it. Swap one beef or chicken meal a week with a baked salmon fillet. Add canned salmon, low sodium, to a salad with olive oil. Pair with steamed veggies and sweet potato for a complete muscle support meal. If salmon isn't your favorite, mackerel, trout, or sardines offer similar benefits. 2. Greek yogurt, protein plus calcium in one delicious spoon. Greek yogurt earns its spot on this list for a few key reasons. First, it's packed with complete protein, which helps slow age-related muscle loss, especially important for maintaining thigh and calf muscle mass. Second, it delivers a solid dose of calcium, which is critical for maintaining strong bones and reducing the risk of fractures if you ever do lose your balance. And third, it often contains probiotics, which support gut health, a surprising but important part of overall nutrient absorption. A strong gut helps your body actually use the nutrients you eat, especially vitamin D, magnesium, and protein, all essential for leg strength. Watch 4. Choose plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt to avoid added sugars. Look for live cultures and check for at least 12 to 15 grams of protein per serving. Simple ways to use it. Add a few spoonfuls to breakfast with berries and flaxseed. Mix with herbs for a savory veggie dip. Blend into smoothies with frozen fruit and nut butter. Can't do dairy? Try unsweetened almond or soy yogurts with added calcium and protein. 3. Spinach, a magnesium and potassium lifeline for your legs. This leafy green might seem humble, but it's packed with magnesium and potassium, two electrolytes that play a direct role in muscle function and leg cramp prevention. Seniors often become low in magnesium due to medications, like diuretics or acid blockers, or poor absorption. The result? Muscle weakness, fatigue, twitching, and yes, those nagging night leg cramps. Potassium, meanwhile, supports proper muscle contraction and helps regulate nerve signals to the legs and feet. Spinach is also rich in vitamin K, which supports bone density, a must-have when you're trying to avoid falls and fractures. Simple additions. Add spinach to omelets, soups, or casseroles. Blend into smoothies, you won't taste it. Sauté with garlic and olive oil as a side. Other good greens: kale, Swiss chard, and beet greens. 4. Eggs, the perfect protein and muscle-building companion. Eggs are one of the most complete, affordable protein sources available, especially for older adults. Each egg contains all 9 essential amino acids, which your body needs to repair and build muscle tissue, particularly in your legs and hips. And unlike many meats, eggs are gentler on the digestive system, making them ideal for seniors. What many people overlook is that the egg yolk also contains vitamin D, a key nutrient that helps your body absorb calcium and support both bone and muscle strength. Many seniors are vitamin D deficient, especially those who don't get much sun. This leads to muscle weakness, fatigue, and bone thinning, all of which impact your ability to walk confidently. Tips to include eggs. Scramble with veggies and a sprinkle of cheese for a protein-packed breakfast. Hard-boil a few eggs and keep them in the fridge for snacks. Add to salads or grain bowls for an extra protein boost. Worried about cholesterol? Most modern studies show moderate egg intake, 1 to 2 per day, is safe for seniors unless you have very specific medical conditions. 5. Sweet potatoes, a natural energy booster for tired legs. Sweet potatoes are more than just tasty, they're loaded with complex carbohydrates, potassium, and beta-carotene, all of which support energy and leg muscle function. Here's how. Carbs give your muscles the fuel they need, especially when moving or walking. Potassium helps balance fluids and prevent cramps. Beta-carotene, which turns into vitamin A, reduces inflammation and supports recovery after activity. For seniors who feel like their legs get tired too quickly, or struggle with stamina, sweet potatoes offer slow-burning energy without spiking blood sugar. They're also high in fiber, which helps support gut health and keeps you feeling full, a nice bonus if you're trying to maintain or lose weight to ease pressure on your knees. Easy serving ideas. Roast with olive oil and rosemary for a hearty side. Mash with cinnamon as a sweet treat. Slice thinly and bake into chips for a snack. Other great carbs for seniors include oats, brown rice, and quinoa, all gentle on the body and fuel for your legs. 6. Beans, the budget-friendly, muscle-loving leg support. Last but not least, beans, whether black, pinto, kidney, or lentils, are packed with plant-based protein, fiber, and iron. Protein, as we've said, is crucial. But the iron in beans is what makes them especially important for seniors with leg weakness or fatigue. Iron helps your body produce hemoglobin, which carries oxygen through your blood. Low iron levels, even slightly low, can lead to feelings of heaviness, leg fatigue, and shortness of breath during movement. This is common in seniors, especially women post-menopause, or those taking certain medications like aspirin or blood thinners. How to add beans easily. Mix into soups and stews. Add to salads for a protein boost. Puree into dips like hummus or bean spread. If digestion is an issue, rinse canned beans well and start with small amounts. Adding ginger or fennel tea can also help reduce gas or bloating. Quick recap of the 6 leg-strengthening foods. Salmon, protein and omega-3s for muscle building and blood flow. Greek yogurt, protein, calcium, and probiotics for strength and bone health. Spinach, magnesium and potassium for cramp prevention and muscle support. Eggs, complete protein and vitamin D for muscle repair and balance. Sweet potatoes, complex carbs and potassium for energy and endurance. Beans, iron and protein to fight fatigue and maintain strength. Each of these foods is here for one reason, to help you stay upright, independent, and strong. In the next section, we'll look at how to build these into your everyday meals, without stress, confusion, or drastic changes. Because it's not just about knowing what's good for you, it's about living it, one meal at a time. So now you know the 6 powerful foods that can support your legs, from protein-packed salmon to potassium-rich spinach. But here's the honest truth. Information only works when it becomes part of your life. And for many seniors, that's the real challenge. Knowing what to eat is one thing. But how do you actually use these foods, especially when you're tired, dealing with medications, or cooking for one? This section is all about making these foods a habit, not a hassle. We'll walk through simple, senior-friendly meal ideas, gentle routines, and ways to ease these leg-strengthening foods into your life, without stress, confusion, or sudden change. Because building strong legs isn't about perfection, it's about small, smart, sustainable steps. Step 1. Build around what you already eat. Most seniors already have certain meals they enjoy, a morning routine, a favorite lunch, a go-to dinner. The easiest way to add in these leg-supporting foods is by adjusting what you already do, instead of trying to completely overhaul your diet. Let's go through some practical daily meals. Breakfast ideas. Energy boosting, high protein, easy to digest. Greek yogurt parfait. Layer plain Greek yogurt with soft berries, a sprinkle of oats, and ground flaxseed. Why it works: protein plus calcium plus fiber. Great for bones, muscles, and digestion. Senior tip: use frozen berries for softness and cost savings. Let them thaw overnight in the fridge. Egg and spinach scramble. Whisk 2 eggs with chopped spinach and sauté gently. Add a sprinkle of cheese or herbs. Why it works: complete protein and magnesium-rich greens in one pan. Senior tip: pre-wash and chop spinach in batches and keep in a container for easy access. Oatmeal with sweet potatoes. Yes, try adding mashed sweet potato to your oats. It adds creaminess, fiber, and potassium. Why it works: provides complex carbs and electrolytes to start your day with lasting energy. Senior tip: bake sweet potatoes ahead and store in fridge for quick use. Lunch ideas. Light but nourishing, high in protein, supports midday energy. Salmon salad bowl. Use canned or cooked salmon over mixed greens, spinach, chopped egg, and olive oil dressing. Why it works: omega-3s plus iron plus protein equals happy legs and healthy blood flow. Senior tip: canned salmon, low sodium, is shelf-stable and easy to keep on hand. Bean and sweet potato soup. Blend cooked beans, sweet potatoes, carrots, and onion for a smooth soup. Add herbs like turmeric or thyme. Why it works: iron, potassium, and antioxidants, plus it's easy to eat if you struggle with chewing. Senior tip: freeze extra servings in small containers for quick reheat meals. Egg salad sandwich. Mix chopped eggs with plain Greek yogurt instead of mayo. Serve on whole grain bread or in a lettuce wrap. Why it works: a heart-healthy, protein-rich lunch that's easy on digestion. Senior tip: boil eggs in batches to save time. Dinner ideas. Protein-focused, anti-inflammatory, and calming. Baked salmon with roasted sweet potatoes and steamed spinach. Roast salmon with lemon and herbs. Serve with cubed sweet potatoes and a side of spinach. Why it works: this is a full leg support plate. Senior tip: use foil or parchment paper to make cleanup easier. Lentil and veggie stew. Slow cook lentils with carrots, celery, spinach, and tomatoes. Add garlic and olive oil. Why it works: lentils provide plant-based protein and iron. The veggies boost minerals. Senior tip: make a big batch and freeze in portions. Egg and veggie casserole. Mix eggs, spinach, and leftover roasted vegetables. Pour into a baking dish and bake until firm. Why it works: a no-fuss meal that's high in nutrients and low in cleanup. Senior tip: portion and store leftovers for breakfast or snacks. Snack ideas. Support leg health between meals. A boiled egg with a slice of whole grain toast. Greek yogurt with cinnamon and walnuts. A banana with peanut butter. Hummus, made from beans, with sliced cucumbers. A small baked sweet potato with a dash of cinnamon. Snacks don't have to be bad. They can be mini opportunities to feed your legs what they need. Weekly planning ideas. If you feel overwhelmed by daily cooking, consider building a leg strength meal list that you rotate each week. You don't need dozens of new recipes. Just 5 to 6 reliable meals you can lean on again and again. Sample weekly outline. Monday. Breakfast, yogurt parfait. Lunch, egg salad wrap. Dinner, baked salmon plus sweet potatoes plus spinach. Tuesday. Breakfast, oatmeal plus mashed sweet potato. Lunch, lentil stew. Dinner, scrambled eggs plus sautéed spinach plus whole grain toast. Wednesday. Breakfast, Greek yogurt with flax. Lunch, bean and veggie soup. Dinner, grilled salmon bowl with quinoa and greens. Repeat meals. Reuse ingredients. Keep it simple. That's the secret to real change. Lifestyle habits to support these foods. Food is a key piece, but it works best alongside simple lifestyle shifts that support absorption and muscle use. Drink water throughout the day. Staying hydrated helps prevent muscle cramps and supports digestion. Stretch or walk daily. Even 5 to 10 minutes of leg movement helps blood flow and keeps muscles from stiffening. Take your meals slowly. Digestion improves when you're relaxed. It also allows better absorption of nutrients like calcium and magnesium. Store smart. Keep Greek yogurt, eggs, canned beans, and frozen spinach stocked regularly. These are affordable and easy to store. Use reminders. Sticky notes on the fridge or a short leg meal checklist on the counter can remind you to add protein or greens. Empowering thoughts for seniors. Let's be honest, aging brings real physical changes. But that doesn't mean you have to surrender your strength. Your legs have carried you through decades of living, family, work, caregiving, challenges, adventures. Now, it's time to nourish them back. By choosing foods that love your muscles, protect your bones, and energize your body, you're saying, I'm not giving up. I'm leaning in. You don't need to do it all at once. Start with one food. One meal. One morning. And remember, it's not about youth. It's about independence, confidence, and freedom to move through your life with strength and grace. Final reflection. The path to stronger legs starts with your plate, but it doesn't end there. Every small choice, a scoop of Greek yogurt, a baked sweet potato, an egg sandwich, is a vote for your long-term health. You're not just feeding your body. You're feeding your ability to climb stairs, take walks, cook meals, hug your grandchildren, and stay in control of your life. That is what eating for leg strength is really about. Freedom. Mobility. Peace of mind. And it's never too late to begin. If this video gave you even one helpful idea, take a moment to like it. It helps more people like you find this vital information. And if you care about your independence, your strength, and your future, subscribe to Health Matters. We create calm, clear, and trustworthy videos every week to support your journey to healthy aging. Because strong legs don't just carry your body. They carry your freedom. Share this video with a loved one, a spouse, a friend, a parent, someone who needs that extra strength and support too. At Health Matters, we believe every senior deserves to walk strong, live well, and age with power and peace. You've got this. And we've got you. See you in the next video.